Dave, you're cruising the family truckster. Man, you look comfortable.
John, this is pretty much what I do these days with 2 little kids around the house.
Problem is, though, we got a clunk underneath there. Took a vibration analyzer, put a sensor on all 4 corners. We really need to go off-road and start to see if we can get this thing to rattle.
It's right up here, okay?
Great.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. There it goes. All right, let me check these channels out. Oh, there it is, Dave. Look at that.
Oh,
Channel 1.
All right, cool.
Bingo. That's on the left front. Take care of it.
All right, let's take it in the tech garage.
Well, we got our family truckster up in the air and we're ready to go. Welcome to Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com. Well, you saw we had a little bit of a rattle or a clunk going on. So we could see under here we actually have the transmitter connected right there. That was on channel 1. And we figured out it was coming out from this side of the van. So we got it up in the air and we're ready to start checking it out. And what I did, I just took a pry bar and I basically went up and down on the suspension and checked several points. And you can see right here, if I pull up and down on it, you can actually see that rear of that control arm, that whole bushing there shot. But you know, the bottom line is everything's pretty much shot under here, a lot of these components. So our friends at RockAuto.com, well, they hooked us up with a whole set. But you know, it's also pulling a little bit to the left as we go down the road. And everybody wants to go down and get in alignment when that happens. And most people, like Dave, you let me borrow this, don't have $100. You're going down the road and said, hey, pull out a Benjamin and say, I want to get in alignment. Matter of fact, I'll keep this. Don't let them know I borrowed it. So you can look at this pre-alignment inspection because most cars won't even need alignment, and that graphic's pretty simple there. You can take a look at it. On the left-hand side, they're going to take it on a road test, tire pressures. They're going to check all the rubber bushings, and we'll do this all after the commercial. The shock mounts, the steering links, all the way over on the right side, ball joints, power steering, tire wheels, alignment, everything to make sure it's right first. As a matter of fact, probably 9 out of 10 cars don't even make it to the alignment rack because something's wrong underneath. So what are we going to do here? Well, we got a bunch of components here. You can see they sent us a strut. We're going to replace the strut. Why? Because they rattle, they clunk. You can see the upper part of the strut right here. You actually have the strut bushing and bearings up there. You don't want to take that off. That's what that sticker's all about. Connects down to the spindle right there. You got some sway links. Now on the sway links themselves, they also have the connectors right here. Both of these articulate and move, wear out over time. You can have ball joints here on both sides, upper lower ball joints sometimes. These wear out over time. And you can have that bushing like ours is actually blown out down there. Now we chose to get the whole control arm. You can see it right here, all in one piece. The ball joint's connected right there, and then you have the bushing back here. So you put it up there in one whole piece. That makes the job a lot easier than doing the whole thing. So we're gonna have to replace our control arm on our van. Matter of fact, we'll replace everything, but we need to start with the control arm. And I say that pretty lightly. We'll replace everything. I'm not getting all nasty.
You always use this word, we. I don't think you know what that word means.
No, I don't. You know what? You guys have fun.
All right, we're going to have fun here. It's actually going to be a pretty simple process, Josh. I've got one bolt up here by the ball joint, another bolt for me right here. And what do you have in the back?
I just have 2 right here, and I think I'm going to take these out. I think we can slide this lower control on them out, but just in case we can't, I'll get a screw jack, put it up here, take this bracket down, but we should be good to go.
So we can do it without taking the bracket out.
Exactly.
All right, we're hoping for easy. We'll see how it turns out. And plus, when we come back, John's got to look at a lot of different suspension systems. We'll be right back with more Tech Garage presented by RockAuto.com.